Hey Virgo, welcome to the Jezebel Way. Today I'm going to be doing your love and then some read for the month of May. I wanted to say thank you for the 15,000 views for last month's Love and Separation for Virgos. You guys, thank you so much for coming to the channel and viewing the reads. I surely appreciate it. I wanted to say subscribers who've been there since day one, you guys are the foundation of the channel, and thanks so much for supporting the channel. New subscribers, come on in, hit the bell button. Don't forget to hit that so you don't miss any content. Don't forget to like the videos, and cross watchers, come on in. You guys get your research on. Let's see if we can get Virgo a good read. Overall arching energy of the read is the third eye chakra and the number 6. So independently, it looks like you need to listen to your intuition, open up your third eye, unblock that so you're able to follow your gut instincts. You may need to do some chakra clearing, okay? But there's something with a soulmate, perhaps, that you need to pay attention to. 3 for you, 3 for your partner, 3 for the potential state of the relationship. Bear in mind, this is a general read. It may not resonate with anybody. May not resonate with anybody. It may not resonate with some of you out there, okay? It may. If it doesn't, throw it out. It's not a big deal. Next time it'll be for you. Center of your read is the 3. Take the lead. You have to take the lead in something. It looks like you're going to have to take the lead within your own spiritual journey, but you most importantly need to take the lead in looking at something in a different frame of mind. You're going to have to consult the divine. You've got 3 3s, okay? Mind, body, spirit balance. There's a lot of black, which means independence. So it looks like, Virgo, you may be independently needing to focus on balancing your mind, body, and spirit. You're moving on from love relationship. And when you do that, you're going to seek out, you're going to find your abundance. You're moving on from something. Once you do that, you're going to get your well-deserved reward in your own foundation. Okay? This can mean support of family, friends, work, what have you. Something to do with your foundation, finances, okay? So you're going to move on. You've moved on from something. You're going to get your well-deserved reward. You're starting out here on the journey walking away. Up here, you're on the top of a mountain. So you're going on a journey, Virgo, and you have a lot of fears. You have a lot of fears in this. But this is cycles closing out and new cycles beginning, karmic cycles closing out. You need to speak your truth and work on your throat chakra, because I think your fear is communication. Either you or your partner, you need to nurture yourself. You need to ground yourself. You need to get into nature, do some grounding work, take off your shoes, walk in the grass, walk in the sand, whatever, and nurture yourself. You need to come back to your center and nurture yourself, a balance of mind, body, spirit on an independent level. You're going to have to take the lead on this journey that you're going on within yourself. Use your intuition and listen. Listen to yourself. Listen to your inner voice. Listen to your intuition when it comes to love relationship. There has been sadness and isolation because there's an issue with communication here. No communication, sadness and isolation. But remember, communication is an illusion. There are feelings of being alone. Your foundation is shaken. Okay, but you need to understand this is a sudden change you're undergoing, and you're on this journey for a reason. And journeys always become the hardest at the end. You have 2 5s, so this may be a sudden career change for you as well. But I think you're being called on a spiritual journey. Okay, and you're beginning it up here, you're ending it down here with finding what your path is, your independent path here. It's been a sudden change. Perhaps you've left a job for another line of work, or you left the relationship because you knew this just wasn't for you. You consulted your inner wisdom. This just wasn't for you. You're going to have to take the lead in your own life, Virgo, is basically what this is saying. Perhaps some of you are teachers, spiritual healers, what have you, trainers. You have a lot of fear in this communication because there isn't communication in this love relationship. I don't see a lot of love here, Virgo. I see you moving on from love relationship and finding yourself because you've decided to listen to your inner voice when it comes to relationship. But let's get some clarifiers on it before we get too far down the road. Third eye chakra is clarified by the Magician, so there's a decision that's had to be made here. You know, you took a chance, you leveled up from the Fool. This is a 1, this is new beginning. You have a new beginning coming your way, a new life. And you've had to make a choice, and you've had to use everything that you've got, okay, all of your skills, all of your tools, all of your resources to be able to go on this new journey. So 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months for whatever these energies represent to you out there, whatever resonates here with you. But again, you have 2 3s, a balance of mind, body, spirit. You have 2 5s, sudden change. You have 2 9s, which is closing out cycles. Once you close out those cycles, you have the 8, which is the abundance. You may need to pay attention to your money when you're going on this new career path. Yeah, you've just had to think logically about this situation in love. You've had to think logically about it. You've had to grow a little cold to it. Your communication here may be a little bit cold because you've had to make the decision to move forward. And you move forward to protect yourself and protect what you have. Because there was a lot of anxiety here. You see how this is coming to a close because it's the 9. There was a lot of anxiety in this love relationship. Perhaps an offer of love didn't come the way that you thought it was going to. So you had to move on. They didn't offer you what you needed them to offer you. So you moved on and you worked on your own foundation, and it looks like you're going to have victory in this situation. You moved on, you're going to get your well-deserved reward, but you're also going to get your new path, and you're going to have victory in this new endeavor. This is going to bring you a great deal of happiness. Your well-deserved reward, working on your own foundation, knowing that you need to pick up and move on, is going to bring you your happiness here. Again, we could be dealing with Leo. We've got fire, water, air so far. Moving forward is going to bring you your happiness. You're going to come back to yourself again. You do have a fear of moving forward. You're trying to make the decision, should I stay or should I go? Do I pick up this staff and move forward? Or do I stay with this other staff back here? A decision between your future and your past, and it looks like you're looking toward your future. You have your whole world ahead of you here, your whole life ahead of you. That's what you need to focus on. You are sad about the relationship, perhaps a sudden change. Now there's 3 5s. Is that someone has left you. They left you. They didn't offer the love that you thought they should. There was no new beginning in this relationship. And Virgo, you are sad, but you've made the decision to move on. You're going to get your just rewards for that. You've had to discern this situation because, you know, your partner left you out in the cold. There were money issues, perhaps. Again, another 5. So this was pretty sudden for you. There was conflict in this situation, and you were refusing to see at one time, but now you see. The blinders are off. There's no more confusion in love. Yeah. No more confusion in that arena. So, looks like your partner here, Virgo, you know, lines 1 and 2 can be reversed. If this isn't you, maybe it's your partner. Choose line 2. You guys know how it works by now. I always refer to line 2 as the partner, but this could be you. Looks like your partner's got an issue with balancing mind, body, spirit. They've got an issue with abundance on a personal level, perhaps financial troubles. It looks like they need to learn to take the lead in their own life. They need to listen to their intuition and their inner self, and most importantly, they need to listen to you. It looks like they were not listening to you with communicating at all. So they've got their own issues, basically. They have to iron out in order to turn this right side up, okay? They're not able to offer love to you the way that you need, Virgo, because they can't even love themselves. They're not happy about this either, okay? They're not happy. They're unhappy about this. This is kind of like, if I don't get what I want, then I don't want anything at all, except they're not taking the lead, and they're not realizing that the universe has given them a gift here in love relationship. They know what they need to do, but there's an element of deception in this situation. And they feel like either you're holding back or they're holding back is some sort of a deception. And the cycle closes as a result. Please clarify. Yeah, so there's some sort of legal burden, some sort of legal issues in the past, financial issues. They've laid this burden down. It's over. But now, you know, they're holding on to their money because they're not juggling anymore, and they're waiting for the right time for their money to grow. But in the meantime, they are not being proactive. They feel victimized in this situation, and there's just more stagnation. They're trying to work up the courage, okay, because now they're single, they're happy, they're contented, but they're not paying attention. And there's been betrayal in this situation. No offer of love, no fair give and take. Communication is an issue in this relationship, and it looks like it either may be conflicting communication, it may be communication in which is not productive, okay? It may be kind of nasty communication. You see how they're kind of fighting. One person here is kind of standing their ground and stalling out, and the other one's charging in with some stuff. So communication is a problem here. There also might be a mild level of checking out your social media here. Yeah, relationship is in the reverse. You guys are kind of like at war with each other here. They're walking away from their higher knowledge. They're walking away from listening to themselves in this situation. They're not making good choices. No offer being made. If there was a third-party situation in the past, they've laid that down. That's over with. But they've not laid their wand down, okay? So one issue is closed, but another one perhaps can be opened. So basically, Virgo, your partner is trying to fuck the pain away. Okay, I don't know any other way to say it. There's drinking, tower moments in their world. They're fixing to be transformed, but here's the thing. They want to bring an end to the situation because they want to be the winner. Codependency, in about a million ways here. So neediness, clinginess, whininess. They've got a lot to go through, and I just don't know if, I mean, I'm already running out of patience when I saw this card with all this stuff here. The feeling I'm getting is, oh my God, I mean, how much more can you drain me? So I feel like this partner's very draining. Okay, and I feel like they've stayed that way because they refuse to stand up and take control of their own life. They refuse to listen to divine guidance. They refuse to take the lead in their own life and make stuff better. You know, if there was one card in here that looked like they were trying to help themselves, this would be upright. This is in the reverse, and this is neediness. Instead of being nurturing and loving and mothering and, you know, helping the relationship by being a support system, they are draining you, Virgo, and it's all about them all the time because they can't get their shit together. And that can be draining it in any kind of relationship because they refuse to help themselves. So I think you're moving on and you're having to consult the divine and you're having to go on your own journey here because you've been emotionally bankrupted by this needy son of a bitch down here. So I think that you're going to have to break free of this situation. They didn't offer you love because it's all about them. It's not about you. They want to drain until they figure out how to take the lead in their own life. You can't help them. They've got to help themselves. And I think you're tired, and that's why you have fear, and that's why you're having to use all your resources, and you're having to move on from this relationship. You're having to build a new life. You're having to take a different career path. Perhaps there was somebody you worked with. But the thing is, once you decide, you make the decision to cut it off. You make the decision to move forward in whatever way that means to you. Automatically, you get your abundance. Automatically, you start refilling that emotional bank and you start moving on toward better things, new life paths. But to continue to hang on to this person is going to do nothing but drain you continually until there's nothing left to give. And you know what this person does? When you're down, they're not holding you up. They're not supporting you. When you run dry, they will move on and drain someone else. So it's best to make your decisions up here. The minute you do, you're going to have your happiness. This person will just continue to drain other people until they figure out how to help themselves. This person is not going to give you what you gave to them. They will not return it to you. They will continue to drain. Yeah, so you've decided you've been in sadness and isolation. The communication's been an issue. You need to find a balance between mind, body, and spirit. You're going to be looking toward the future to go on a new passionate endeavor. You want an apology from this person, but you're not going to get it. Okay, you're not going to get an apology. You're not going to get reconciliation. You're going to have to make your own judgments in this situation. And you're going to have to move forward whatever way you can because you're not going to get victory or truth with them. You just won't because they're a taker. They're a taker. And you may never get what you need from these people, from this person particularly, because they'll just move on and drain someone else. They're very needy and codependent. And it's like, a fungus you just can't get rid of, okay? There will be communication. There will be just communication. You're going to need to take a break from this person because this person in draining you has turned you upside down. You should be this way. This is being contemplative, thinking about being grateful. This is about introspection, taking a rest that you need after a big battle. But this is in the reverse. And so this person draining you is causing you to kind of be off kilter. Okay, at this point, they are making you feel like you're crazy and you're going to have to cut them loose. It looks like what you want is just communication, but you're not hearing it the right way because you're completely empty. You keep holding on to the control in this situation, and it's toxic. You keep holding on to the toxicity that this person brings to your life. You need to get out of stagnation, enlighten yourself about this relationship, and take your new leap forward. You're not moving forward. You're in the reverse. You need to be upright and move forward. Because there's no foundation here. There's no stability here because this person has emptied the coffers. There will be no passionate new beginning here. I mean, I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer here, but I'm saying, look, the cards come out the way they come out, and it's my job to tell you what happens in these situations. The cards are laid out. I have to tell you what they mean, if they're good or bad. I can't sit here and lie to you, but you're with a drainer. You're with a person who's codependent and needy, and they will always be that way until they learn to help themselves. It doesn't look like they're doing that. They are slowly killing you. They're slowly killing you, Virgo. It looks like, you've got opportunities for change. Good or bad, you've got opportunities for change. And even though change may look like it's bad in the beginning, that's an illusion. Change is always good. We grow during change. When we face the pain of a situation, that's when the progress happens. And you have new opportunities in career. You have new opportunities in your own respect, but you're not taking them. The Wheel of Fortune's trying to move you forward past this heartbreak. It looks like you're going to get over this situation. Okay, but when opportunities come your way, Virgo, don't slough them off. And don't base your decision not to take the new opportunity on this relationship. Okay? This person perhaps might be saying, well, but if you take this job, I'm never going to see you. If you take this opportunity, what about me? This person needs to be worried about what about them on their own time. Okay? You've got to take the opportunities as they come. The universe is throwing opportunity your way, and you're basing it on this relationship with this person who's slowly killing you. You have to change your perspective on this situation. You're going to have to change your perspective and look at something a little bit differently. Think about the decision without this person. What would my decision be without this needy person? Would I take the job? Would I take the new life path? So let's see. Let's get a few oracles on it and kind of see what the story here is. But I think somebody is slowly draining your life force, and you need to get that person in check. They are in it for themselves, Virgo. Their own stability, their own happiness, they need to feel their own codependency. They're on their own trip, okay? And you've got to, and you can't fix that for them. No matter how much stability you try to bring to their world, no matter how much you try to love them and hold them down, they will continue to take, They will find a problem for every solution. You gotta find your opportunities and take these opportunities for this new life. Once you decide to do that, it's going to be happiness and money, happiness and career, happiness in life. Prioritize. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Solar plexus. You need to clear out some negative energies. Life review. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Heal anything that is unbalanced. Green, heart chakra. This relationship is unbalanced, and you're going to have to restore the balance, and that means moving forward and taking opportunities as they come your way. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Yeah, because they're draining you. They're draining you of your very happiness, your very life force. So you're going to have to go get grounded and do some work with balancing mind, body, and spirit. They are unbalanced and they're making you unbalanced. Look at your pattern in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. Look at your pattern in relationships. Consider your foundation. Consider your foundation, okay? Root chakra, we were talking about this. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. Well, how committed are you to love yourself? I love and awe and approve of myself, independent. I appreciate all that I do. I'm good enough just as I am. I speak up for myself, communication. I ask for what I want. I claim my power. You need to reclaim your power, Virgo. This is a drain game. Yeah, you're going to be going on a new journey because you're going to be taking that opportunity because you're closing out. It's the end of something. You're moving on. You're going to take that new job offer perhaps. And it's going to be a good thing. As soon as you do, it's automatic abundance. Automatic. So you will be leaving this situation. And you have everything you need to do it with. You just have to learn how to use it. Use the tools for the new beginning. So yeah, this is what you've been enduring. Okay, you've been sitting on the sidelines, looking at all your resources being depleted and diminished. And meanwhile, your Queen of Cups here, who's in the reverse, has been draining you and your finances and living it up and having a great time with someone else. Okay? And you're sitting over here, well, okay, it's time to move on. It's time to go on that new journey. Okay? So you can find your nurturing love. The person who will nurture you and give to you and not drain you. So Virgo, that's what I have for you for your May, love, and then some. You've got a lot of choices to make here. A lot of opportunities coming your way. You got to get out of the drain game. I'll see you mid-March for your love and then some read.